come they can get their wealth now, but you gotta wait till you get to this so-called place called heaven? You know what, DK, you can have my heavenly mansion. I'm gonna get my ish right now.
Hey, there it is. Today we are talking about it, y'all. We are in it. Why is it that people believe that the rapture is coming? The rapture has already happened. That's why we are here talking about chosen ones and the return of the Christ, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So this rapture that is spoken of in religion, religious circles, or Christianity, let's just be real about it.
Right.
Christianity is leading you to losing more than you could ever imagine. Because the rapture's already occurred and now we are living through this, right?
Yeah.
And have you experienced any of?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, y'all, I'm Tahirah with Instructions for
Let's
Humanity.
go. Let's
Guys,
go.
subscribe to my channel, Instructions
Y'all know
at number
too.
4, Humanity. This is Tahirah, Mother of the Ages, and I can help you guys with, of course, I do quantum healing and past life regression. So that is me, and this is, of course,
DT. What's up, y'all? Hey man, we in here today with this subject. Y'all already know how I am, so
yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a little bit calm, right? But we're talking about literal pre-terrorism. And I use that word knowing that it is a red letter word, but it is a word that nonetheless means what it means. And when I talk about pre-terrorism, I am actually talking about PRETISM, pre-terrorism, right? And this is the thought that Israel has taken over the place of the original peoples. And we'll just let that speak for itself, right?
Right.
So this is why we're engaged in a war right now where people are saying, our countries, leaders of countries are saying, we stand with Israel. That means something so significant in this matrix, you all. And the reason why is because the rapture has already occurred. The golden age has passed.
Yes.
And this age of Gemini that we live in, the twinning, the union state that we are inhabiting right now, is being used against us. Our love for each other is being used against us, right? But as we embark upon this new level of understanding that you have already been caught away, because to be raptured means to be caught away in an intense moment. So as we have already been raptured away and you're walking in your chosenness, right? You're able to live fully embodied soul energy. So what do you think about that? Embodying the soul.
Yeah, no, this is just so important. So I want to let you guys know that it's a frequency game. That's what this is all about. It's an absolute frequency game. So the chosen ones have gotten a new frequency. Yes. And you have noticed that there has already been a splitting of the two. I actually had a predictions video 2 years ago about the predictions that would start to happen in 2022. Many couples would break up. Many of these couples that have been on this karmic loop, they would start to separate and divorce and things like that. And guys, it has happened because the chosen ones are on a new frequency. There's an actual new frequency that is already here for the chosen, and more of us are getting raptured. It's a frequency game. They're getting raptured to this new divine frequency. And so what it does, it births you onto a higher timeline, because when you are raptured, all of that karmic goo that you've been looped up in for all of these different eons and lifetimes, that goes away, because we're at the end of the closing of an age.
Yes, so significant.
Yeah.
So the close of this age. So when we're saying that rapture has already occurred, and the things that you think you're going to get over in the other place,
you ain't getting it.
You ain't getting them.
It ain't happening.
It ain't happening, right? But I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm that dude. This that woman. This that chick. Right?
Look. You can, like I said, you can have my mansion in heaven.
Boom, right there. I got that. I'm getting that. I got it. Can I get the key?
Yeah, okay. you already got the key. You already got the key.
So, let's drive on. So now that we are now understanding that this is our mansion. This is our place of existence. This is our heaven.
Yes, it's here.
And when we ground into that, we're able to then change the whole landscape of reality. the realm becomes a mirror of you. And that's really what we want. That's the mission, right? We want to see the old fall and the new come, because the new structures bring about the evolution of the souled being instead of the harvesting of it.
Yes.
Because we get harvested on so many levels. But this particular level is very deep because it's ingrained in our culture.
Right.
It's religion. We're talking about Christianity and even Islam. Like, we're talking about a lot of that.
It's connected. I don't care whatever Judaic religion that you were in.
Right.
They are all connected. They are all the same. They are all part of the false ascension. They're all to keep you rooted in your lower realms of consciousness. When in truth, we have already been raptured.
Boom. You already been saved. This is why, listen, I love to tell people this.
Okay.
This is why you have the Precent.
Scoot over. So
This is why you have the Precent. You have the Precent or the present moment. Because we're living in this time matrix.
Right.
So things have been pre-sent to you because we have already been raptured out.
Yes.
This is why you can hold a higher frequency than those around you.
Yes.
This is why you're able to understand things. So the part, one of the verses in the Bible that I love is, forgive them, they know not what they do. They don't know. They're on a lower frequency, or they NPC, one or the other, right? Exactly. Yeah, there it is. So, we're forgiving them for what they are doing because they're doing it in ignorance. Yeah. They're not doing it with a hateful vengeance toward us. They do not understand who we are and our purpose here for humanity. Right. So I'm not saying that you have to allow them to treat you any type of way, but just understand that, hey, you have been raptured out. You are on a different frequency. Like she says, the frequency. Like, I love when you speak on the frequency.
Yeah, I love the frequency, guys. Y'all, I just love the frequency. I don't know. I just, if I could just speak a little bit on that. Yeah. I've been very, very blessed to meet my cosmic royal family. And when I work, as a hypnotherapist, they're actually in every session with me. They are guiding me because I have been raptured and because I am on a new frequency. And actually, I'm writing about this in my book that I'm writing right now. There's a real frequency that the chosen ones are moving into. But what they're doing now, a lot of us belong to these royal cosmic families. And what they are doing, there's a particular being that codes the genetic code for humanity. And what they are doing, her along with a few other beings that are part of my cosmic royal family, we are all in incubation right now, the chosen ones. I've already seen our new bodies. I know exactly where they are. They are in an undisclosed location, a place that you cannot go to. They won't let you here on this Earth planet. But we will be going back there. And I say back there because we came from there. That's actually the real Earth. This is the false mirrored Earth on this side of, you know what I'm saying? But I say that to say that this frequency, we're in incubation. They're slowly feeding the chosen ones through a tube, the new frequency. So that way they don't want to hurt us, right? They don't want to alarm the others, the elites, to come after us. If they were just to upgrade us right away with all of this new frequency, it would be too much, and it doesn't actually fit into the code. So we are slowly being fed this new frequency, and that is why you are in isolation, and that's why your family, your friends do not understand you. And that's why your diet is changing. Many people are fasting, juice fasting, water fasting, dry fasting. And many people are just turning just a new leaf in their life. This is the new frequency that you're being fed. So if you're going through such things, just know that you are in incubation right now and you are being fed by the cosmic royal families that are actually about to... See, the reason why you've been raptured, this is okay. This is it. I just gotta tell you, there's about to be total destruction on this earth. And the ones who do not have this new frequency will perish. I've already seen it. It's already done. And I even tried to bargain with them because I love humanity. They said there's nothing that we can do. The code is already set on destruction. Wow. Is what they told me.
This is so real because you got to understand that I've even had these visions of this. Of that, literally that destruction, coming. Right. And to the ones who have not done the work, it is what it is. And I literally spoke to the being that sits over the consciousness of humanity, which I've spoken about several times, and literally said, get all of the people that you can out now. And I was just, the power that message came through with, and literally the way that things have been falling apart, it was very accurate. It was very accurate. So this is not like, you know, go freak out and run everywhere, but understand you should be prepared. And if you're not prepared, you should be preparing right now at this moment.
Absolutely.
For this rapture, this new frequency, because this is what is going to see you through these next steps of humanity. Absolutely. Yes. You know, so is there anything else you want to?
Yeah, I do. See, very important to prepare. So what does that look like practically, right? Like, how can we prepare? First of all, I've spoken about this before on your channel. We are being put into soul clusters right now. And people don't talk about soul clusters because I think this is kind of a new thing that's going on. So the ones of us that have been raptured, we're all being put into categories based off of the frequency that we hold.
Yes.
So we're creating something called clusters, royal clusters right now. And a cluster is one, unlike a soul tribe is one tribe that has many people, but the clusters that are coming together, we are going to be one big ball of kinetic source energy. And when the ish hits the fan here, because it will, we are going to power humanity. We are going to power not only the other chosen ones, but we are going to give the residual light to the ones that are facing destruction. See, there will still be a little bit of grace, even though there will be great destruction, even though there are ones that could not go to the new frequency, because in truth, a lot of these people are not have a soul, they are in a soul, and they are NPCs. If your essence embodies the soul, you are a natural soul cosmic being. If your essence is inside of a soul, you are a matrix block that will be recycled on a perpetual loop. But even those NPCs will still have grace because of the clusters that are coming together, because of the new frequency that we're being spoon-fed and that is coming online. Right.
And as we talk about the loop, as you mentioned the loop, right? That puts me in the mindset of, and I'm going into a little bit of 3D, news information, but understand where it leads, right? We're talking about Oprah and Obama, the circles, right? The O is a circle, it's a loop. That going with CERN. And literally I had a dream about Chicago, and both of them are from Chicago.
Wow.
So this loop has a lot to do with Maui and with everything that has been going on. It's them trying to burn into our consciousness like you burn a CD, like you cut a record, Eclipse,
right?
Like you cut a record. They are trying to burn into our consciousness this matrix energy. Because they want us to remember it, to pull it back together.
We've already surpassed it.
And we've already surpassed it.
Yeah.
And this is what I speak of when I say looking glass, their looking glass technology, they've lost it. They have no more power with it. And this is why they're looking for alternative sources of energy.
Yeah.
So now the ball is truly in our court to hold court.
Right.
To literally be the burgeoning humanity we were meant to be, to go to this new frequency, this higher evolution, and to add with that loop, it's like we are doing this new inner alchemy that is bringing us to this higher plane of existence. And I've been picking up on this for about 2 or 3 weeks. Remember I think we were talking about this a little bit. It's like, how are we going through the same cycles, repeating the same things? That makes no sense, but it was a cleanup. It was more of a dust up, kind of like, you done with this? Right. Yeah, I'm done with it. So, boom, we're gone. Yeah. Today, the 14th, the eclipse, was the cutting of that cord. You are now being birthed. Right now, you are being birthed into the new frequencies that Tahirah just literally so eloquently expressed to you guys.
Yeah.
We are here, y'all. Yeah. We are here.
We're here.
There's no longer time for play. It is time for us to literally inhabit that message that we've been speaking, that light that we've been shining before men and women. It is now time for us to become it.
Absolutely.
To embody it.
Absolutely. And I just want to circle back around to the religious aspect of this. Mm-hmm. And, to my Christian brother and sisters, there are some of y'all, and this is Spirit is giving me this message. There are some of y'all that secretly watch people like us. And inside of your heart, your soul essence, that there's no place called heaven that you're going to go to and receive a mansion. If they couldn't give it to you on earth, if they couldn't cut your check here, if they couldn't give you your reparations or just give you back the land that they took, there's no proposed place called heaven that they're going to give this to you. They would never teach you about heaven if there was a reward there waiting for you. You have to take it. So my Christian brothers and sisters right now, everyone under the sound of our voice, it's time to get real with yourself. Because the very thing that you're clinging to is going to be your destruction in the end. It's time to understand the sovereign I am. And it's beautiful if you believe in Jesus, if you believe in Yeshua, if you believe in the Christ energy. See, I believe in the Christ energy. That's why I'm sovereign. The Christ was sovereign. The Christ came here to show us the way, but what are you going to do? Step out of everything that you've been told. It is all false to make you go down with the sinking ship. You need to stand in your I am God awareness, because that is what the Christ came here to do. Show you the way, but what are you going to do? Link up with the conscious people. If you notice, we're not about money. We have rejected the regular 9 to 5. We have rejected this matrix life. If you listen to the matrix bots, they're all about money. They're all about making it bigger, better, and brighter. And then what? And then what? Your reward is the reward that you create within the divine, within inside of you. Your reward is not monetary. That's a matrix trick. There is no proposed thing called money. There's only energy. Your energy is your substance. Your energy is what's going to power you through. It's what's going to provide everything that you need. So I just want to say, it's time to get real with yourself. If you've been in church for 1,000,000 years and they're still teaching about the same thing, are you ascending or are you descending? It's time to wake up and understand that these people, God bless their soul, but they don't even know what they're preaching. They don't even believe.
That's good.
They don't even believe it. The only thing that's going to save you is having that I am sovereign, I am the divine, I am source awareness. That's what you need to get out of this, because it's a frequency game. If you do not raise your frequency by letting the old go, so you cannot be having one foot here and 1 foot out. You can't be a foot in the world and a foot into consciousness when it serves you. No, you got to step all the way over here and live in spirit and in truth.
Absolutely.
And the truth is outside of anything that you've ever been told. You won't find this in a book. If someone hands you a book, it is false because it is their agenda. Everything you need is written right and printed in your heart space. You are the divine. That's all I have to say.
Yes. That is so beautiful.
That was Spirit. Sorry, guys.
No, absolutely. Yes. We always give space for that.
Yeah.
Because you are the living word. You are the living word. Inside of you is the life, the blood, the DNA. And when we talk about heaven and you look at the way that it has been set up for you to believe in a heaven, then you must break that word down. You must go into it and say, what are they trying to institute upon man? What are they bringing toward us? Heaven backwards means Nirvana or Nirvana. What is Nirvana? Nirvana is a state of beingness. When you have went into meditation, so to speak, you can reach Nirvana. We are meant to exist in nirvana or heaven. This is our natural state of existence, of beingness, of wholeness, completeness. Is there anything else you want to add to this?
Just hearing those words, like, see, this is heaven. I'm just soaking in what he said. I'm in heaven right now. It's a frequency game,
it's
guys.
A frequency.
I'm on the heaven frequency. I'm not even like, everything is like numb. Everything is tingly. The Spirit, see, the Holy Spirit.
Yes.
Your righteousness will birth more righteousness.
Right. That whole Spirit. I love to say that whole Spirit, the whole complete Spirit.
Right. I love that.
Completeness.
Completeness. I think we've done it.
We've done it. We're complete.
We're complete, guys. Thank you. Guys, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Yes.
This divine meeting of the spirit minds. If you're not subscribed to any of our channels, first of all, go ahead and like and share the videos, guys. We do appreciate it. Yes. I'm Tahirah, Mother of the Ages from Instructions for Humanity. Please subscribe. I put my heart and soul into bringing you guys these messages.
Absolutely. And y'all know I'm Deaky, and hey, we here to do it. So let's do it. Live in harmony and bliss. I love you guys, and stay safe.
Be well, guys. Be well.